what is neobanking? And I guess most people will have seen this word, this term online, on social media, on some webinars. And the word neobanking, if we break it down, neo is a Greek term, okay, which means new. It's translated as new, meaning it's new banking. So what is new about this type of banking? Well, I guess there's many things which are new about neo-banking, but really it's the whole 2008 global financial crisis. That's when things started to really change. And I touched upon this in the previous session as well, when we talked about alternative finance. How 2008, the global financial crisis is really a shift in financial services that has really changed the landscape. It made many smart people redundant. It made banking more difficult and strict. More regulations came in. As a result, these redundant people who had years of experience and tech firms growing, the smartphone being created in 2008, 2009, the iPhone was introduced in 2007. So in that period, it was 2-3 years, the smartphones were introduced. All these jigsaw pieces came together, and it allowed people then to say, take advantage of the smartphone, have a talent pool of people who just been made redundant from all these big investment banks. So all these different individuals and elements which came together allowed for the growth of this sector, that what we're talking about, neobanking, where this idea of challenger banks has come, right? And neobank. So what is a neobank then? In essence, a neobank doesn't necessarily mean it's a new bank in any way, shape, or form, in the sense as a complete alternative to a traditional bank. When neobanks is this new set of banking services which are challenging traditional banking, meaning the setup, the service, the platform, the experience is a challenge to alternative banks. Although neobanks in and of themselves might not be necessarily banks altogether. They might not have the same license as a traditional bank. So if we were to summarize what a neobank is a new experience of banking where a customer can benefit from banking services, but it does not necessarily mean that the service provider is a fully fledged bank. It can be just a gateway to a traditional bank. It can be a platform which doesn't have a banking license, but yet you can access a number of banking services through this portal, through this platform.
Islamic finance learning made simple and memorable.